Hi, so in this recording, I'll be going through the P3 English Red Swastika school paper. So without further ado, let's just begin. Section A, vocabulary. Question 1. My father complained that our cat was so blank that it kept him awake all night. So for this one, for vocabulary questions, you usually are able to make an accurate guess of what's in the blank by using the contextual clues. So in this case, I'll highlight complain and kept him awake all night. So the tone of complaint conveys annoyance, right? So the blank must be something that is rather annoying that he has to complain about. And kept him awake all night suggests that whatever is going on in the blanks over here is disrupting his sleep. So the father cannot go to sleep. So considering this context of being annoying and disrupting sleep, the only logical word that would suit this would be noisy. Because if the cat was quiet, it wouldn't keep him awake at night. And if the cat was weak or timid, it would have nothing to do with the sleep. Whereas noisy, then one, it's annoying, and two, it disrupts sleep. So the answer to question 1 is 2. Next question, question 2. Tonight, the champion shall face his blank in a match, announced the host. So for this, the context is that the champion is in this competition, because face and match conveys that this is a competition. Sorry. Competitive setting. So in a competition, who do you compete against? Your referee? No. And the referee is the person who regulates the match. So no. 1 is out. 2, spectator. The spectator watches the match. So would you beat up someone who is just watching your match? No. So 2 is also out. So number 3, challenger. The champion shall face his challenger in a match. Challenger is someone like this phrase suits this question the most because someone who is challenging the champion for the championship suits this competitive setting the most. So the answer is challenger. And if you want to take a look at 4, timekeeper, similar to the role of a referee, he has a role in this match, but his role is not to be competing against the champion. So the most apt answer for champion would be challenger. So the answer is 3, option 3. Question 3. I had to blink several times after putting the medication into my eyes. So let's just take a look at the options one by one for us to decide on our answer. So logically speaking, when you see someone putting, say, eye drops into their eyes, what do you observe them doing? Do you observe them staring? Do you observe them squinting? Or will they be furiously blinking their eyes, opening, closing non-stop? That's why the more logical answers will be either 1 or 2. But in case you're not very sure, let's just go through 3 and 4. So squinting, if you don't already know, would look something like this. So say this is the whiteboard, right? Squinting is something you do when you cannot see something that is far away clearly. So say this is a pair of normal healthy eyes at a distance that you can still view the whiteboard. His eyes will be just functioning normally, just looking at the whiteboard, right? Normal eyes. It doesn't look very normal here because my drawing isn't that good. But you get the picture. Eyes will be normal size, right? However, if the whiteboard is very far away or if the person is myopic, then this would cause them to squint. Squinting is when your eyes narrow, become a little bit smaller like that. Your eyebrows will tend to arch as well as you're straining to see the words on the whiteboard. So this will be squinting. Either when something is too far away to see, or the person is myopic, meaning they need to wear spectacles. Yeah. So that is not something that a person would typically do after putting medication into their eyes. So option 4 is out. And staring is also not logically something that someone would do after putting medication into their eyes. And another way to look at it is the phrase several times here. You can stare for a long period of time or a short period of time, but you cannot stare several times. Because staring is continuous. So this really doesn't make sense. Yeah, doesn't make sense. So staring is out. So what is the difference between winking and blinking? Winking is something that is more intentional, right? Something that is more cheeky and playful. So for instance, you go to a fun fair and the clowns wink at you, or the characters wink at you at the fun fair or at a theme park. That is a cheeky and playful way. Yeah. So winking is more cheeky and playful. Whereas blinking is a more natural instinct. It's a bodily response. So it's your body's response. Therefore, by this logic, since the body is responding to a foreign object, i.e. the medication, in this person's eyes, the correct answer or the most logical answer would be blink. So the answer for this is option 2. Question 4. Blank walking is a popular attraction at the local parades. So for this one, I think you all know what this attraction is, or like trying to refer to, which is this guy over here who looks normal from the top. He's usually wearing a big hat, looks normal from the top, but he's exceptionally tall. Like so tall, and his pants are so long. His shoes are so big. And why is that? Well, that's because inside he's actually just a normal person like the rest of us, but he's wearing stilts. I give away the answer, but yeah. You wouldn't think that he's wearing inside, although it's technically you can call it a pole or a stick, but the more accurate term for it would be stilt. This is how it looks on the inside. Yeah. This one, if you don't know the actual word, you can make a more educated guess. Like how you can immediately eliminate pillar, because pillars refer to this. It's that structure you see in some buildings that looks like a column. It's very, very big, and it supports the ceiling lah. Usually it's very big, so if you want to draw a person in comparison, very tiny. Yeah. So pillar is immediately off. Okay, question 5. The exterminator uses glue to make his traps as blank as possible so that the pests will not get away. This one I think will be simpler than the previous question. The correct answer is sticky. So what to write 3 for the previous question? Sticky. So option 2. Why? Use context once again. For the pest to not get away, then what function must the trap serve so that the pest will not be able to get away? It must be sticky so that they are stuck to it, so they cannot get away. If it's smooth, it's more likely that the pest will be sliding off. Stylish wouldn't really matter in this context of not letting the pest get away. So stylish is also off. Smelly also does not play a part in this. So smelly is also off. Therefore, the answer is sticky. We'll move on to the